There are going to be many things that I'm going to be discussing in this video, and I'm going to leave all relevant links in the description down below for everyone to take a look at, of course. But it seems to me that Joshua Duggar is really making himself out to look like a hypocritical douchebag, and it's something that I felt compelled to share with you guys because shit is basically hitting the fan. I also wanted to mention really quick that if you want to support this channel, I have my Patreon page in the description down below as well. Now, if you're only interested in making a one-time donation to this channel, I also have my PayPal link in the description as well. So feel free to donate if you choose to, but if you don't, I am going to continue to make videos regardless, and I hope that you enjoy this one. It seems to me that there is this overwhelming amount of evidence when it comes to the idiocy of Joshua Duggar. But like I said before, I'm going to leave all relevant links in the description down below for everyone to take a look at so that you guys can come to your own conclusions about this particular story. Now, Gawker has come under fire recently for exposing the apparent same-sex affair of a mostly unknown businessman. The argument from critics was that if you're going to ruin someone's life for an affair, make sure it's someone who deserves it, like a politician or a public figure who spends his time arguing against marriage equality. That someone may be Josh Duggar, the former executive director of the Family Research Council, outspoken critic of marriage equality, and in-house alleged sexual abuser. According to Gawker, Duggar had an account, make that two of them, on Ashley Madison, something that was revealed following the affair supporting site's hack. For those of you who do not know what Ashley Madison is, it is basically a website where married people go to have an affair, basically. Someone using a credit card belonging to a Joshua J. Duggar with a billing address that matches the home in Fayetteville, Arkansas, owned by his grandmother Mary, a home that was consistently shown on their now canceled TV show and in which Anna Duggar gave birth to her first child, paid a total of $986.76 for two different monthly Ashley Madison subscriptions from February of 2013 until May of 2015. In July 2014, he seems to have started a second account that was linked to his home in Oxon Hill, Maryland, where he spent his time lobbying against causes like same-sex marriage. The birthday listed in the data for Duggar's first account is February 3rd, 1988, 1 month off Duggar's actual birthday of March 3rd, 1988. The birthday listed for the second account is March 2nd, 1988. Joshua Duggar appears to have had an OkCupid profile too. The person in that profile, which features someone else's picture, says he's looking for casual sex while being strictly monogamous. Now, I want to take this opportunity to review a couple of the things that you guys already know about Joshua Duggar, because let's face it, I want everybody to know just how much of a hypocritical douchebag he really is. Now, in 2013, conservative reality TV star Joshua Duggar of TLC's 19 Kids and Counting fame was named the executive director of the Family Research Council, a conservative lobbying group in D.C. which seeks to champion marriage and family as the foundation of civilization, the seedbed of virtue, and the wellspring of society. During that time, he also maintained a paid account on Ashley Madison, a website created for the express purpose of cheating on your spouse. In May 2015, Duggar was forced to resign after In Touch Weekly reported that he had molested 5 young girls, 4 of whom were his own sisters, beginning in 2002. When the accusations became public, the family went into crisis mode, insisting that Josh had reformed and that the media covering the claims was intent on exploiting women. Josh himself took to his family Facebook page to absolve himself of his past indiscretions and assure the world that he was back on a righteous path. And he said, and I quote, 12 years ago, as a young teenager, I acted inexcusably, for which I am extremely sorry and that deeply regret. I hurt others, including my family and close friends. I confess this to my parents, who took several steps to help me address the situation. We spoke with the authorities where I confessed my wrongdoing, and my parents arranged for me and those affected by my actions to receive counseling. I understood that if I continued down this wrong road, that I would end up ruining my life. I sought forgiveness from those I had wronged and asked Christ to forgive me and come into my life. I would do anything to go back to those teen years and take different actions in my life today. I am so very thankful for God's grace, mercy, and redemption. End quote. This next article that I want to share with you guys involving Joshua Duggar is a real doozy, I have to admit, and it starts off like this. Josh Duggar released a statement Thursday calling himself a hypocrite and saying he was unfaithful to his wife. The statement on the Duggar family website came a day after reports that Duggar had a profile among the 37 million hacked from adult website ashleymadison.com by hackers called the Impact Team. Gawker published a story saying Duggar, a conservative reality TV star and anti-LGBT activist, had two paid accounts on the sites to seek women who would have an affair with him. Duggar is married with 4 children. He asked for forgiveness for his double life, although he never outright addresses the Ashley Madison connection. And he says, and I quote, "The last few years, while publicly stating I was fighting against immorality in our country, I was hiding my own personal failures," he said. "As I am learning the hard way, we have the freedom to choose our actions, but we do not get to choose out consequences. I deeply regret all the hurt I have caused so many by being such a bad example." What the fuck do you know about morality, you hypocrite? An earlier version of the statement included the line, "I have secretly over the last several years been viewing pornography on the internet, and this became a secret addiction, and I became unfaithful to my wife. It has been removed since then." The next thing that I wanted to talk about when it involves Joshua Duggar is the fact that there are a lot of people on Twitter who have decided to take it upon themselves to mock him. And you know what? I support that. I think that he needs to be called out on his bullshit, basically. And I think that as many people as possible need to be aware of this type of thing. They need to be aware of this hypocritical idiot and his stupidity. And that's how I feel about that. So again, I do support these people and their actions on Twitter. I guess one of the things that literally pisses me off about this whole thing is the fact that his wife, Anna Duggar, has decided to take it upon herself to blame herself. And this is something that I totally disagree with. And I think that she is basically feeling a lot of pressure from his family, in regards to what happened. And this is something that typically happens within these Christian families because their Bible, their alleged good book, promotes the idea that women are somehow less than human and that they do not deserve to have any credibility at all in any way, shape, or form. This is disgusting to me, and this is the type of behavior that needs to be stopped. I think that it's pretty safe to say that he should not have a wife at all in any way, shape, or form. I think that Anna should leave him completely. But like I said before, this is going to be a big problem within the family, and I think, she has felt a lot of pressure, and that is why she has basically took the blame for this nonsense. And this really pisses me off. It really does. But this is Christian values for you. When it comes to Joshua Duggar, he would go on these tirades about how he is against same-sex marriage. He would also go on these tirades about how he thinks that homosexuality is unnatural and that it is perverted, if you will, and that it is completely immoral. But at the same time, he would take this opportunity to harm his sisters. He would take the opportunity to harm the babysitter. He would also take the opportunity to harm his wife as well by betraying her. Now, this has led me to the conclusion that Christianity is nothing more than a cheap parlor trick because it creates a situation where people can basically avoid accountability regarding this imaginary savior of theirs. This is a joke to me, and I will continue to stand against this time and time again. And like I've said before, this is another reason why I cannot take Christianity seriously. So feel free to share this video with anyone that might be interested, whether it be on Facebook, Google+, Tumblr, Reddit, Yahoo, or wherever you guys hang out. Till next time, the Quiet Atheist is out, and remember, if you can be good at it. Most of all, thank you for watching, and I will see you next video.